You guys, my coffee has bubbles in it. That is, on a scale of 10, how epic of a fail is this cup of coffee, y'all? Good morning, y'all. Want to have some coffee dish with laced with a little dish soap? I honestly don't know. I mean, is this just the ADHD life? Like, I feel like I'm rinsing everything. I feel like it because last time I was making a cup of tea and it was foaming. And I thought, oh, I'll just get all the bubbles out. And then I stirred it again and there were more bubbles. So that's not how bubbles, and now I spilled on my new pajamas. So, okay, y'all, that's it. That's just the life of being impatient and your brain telling you, oh no, that's good. You did it. That's fine. Let's move on. Y'all, today, day off, nice and sunny. Gonna get out for a little walk. But we're gonna do an episode ADHD and laundry. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna take you into the belly of the beast of my bedroom. I'm gonna share all my secrets. Not gonna feel shame. There's no reason to feel shame. It's just annoying now at this point, and I'm like, what? What? I'm like, huh? What? And I want to work on, y'all, woo! I am tasting today the Krispy Kreme donut classic. My mom loved this one. It is really, really strong. So, wow. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 5. Not my favorite, y'all. I'll be sharing it. So, I mean, it's a little strong. But yeah, so we're gonna, and like I said, I need to start throwing out this filing cabinet nightstand from IKEA that I fell into and warped. And I've ordered another one through Amazon. It's different. It's been on order forever. So it's supposedly coming next week. We'll see. So only do get the laundry sorted, going. And then I would like to go through a little bit of my heavier, y'all, I wore just a lightweight sweater. If y'all watched my thing yesterday, I was so hot. It was beautiful. I went out at lunch, took a little walk, and had, did a little drawing. Maybe I should film myself doing that. I don't know. I'd have to bring my tripod. Maybe attract attention. You know, I do not like to attract attention. So, but yeah, I sat out and did some sketching and played with some new watercolors my friend Beverly gave me. So it was just good to be outside and really did refresh my attitude. Little quick walk around, little art. Could talk to y'all. That would be complete. Perfect. Hi, Claire Johnson. Good morning. She was patient today. I gotta play with her, y'all. Very strong coffee. So what was I wanted to share this with y'all. So these are my favorite paper towels. I try not to use paper towels too much, but what I like about them, they are Viva Las Paper Towels. Viva, Viva, Viva. I got them at Walmart. You get 6 rolls, which equals 12 rolls. And of course, y'all, you gotta have this. This is so genius, because a lot of times you do not need, y'all, a whole big old sheet. So, this one's gonna come over for my art stuff. Because you always need paper. And these are good, you guys. So these hold a lot. I wish you could feel them, right? They're really sturdy. I want to say that was $10. I got them at Walmart. I got 2 packs. I gave some to Bev. Couldn't give her too many because she didn't have storage. But look at that. So that is my favorite paper towels. But again, I'm trying to wean off it in art, you know, it's very important. you need pickup things. Now, Beverly and I talked about, I have all these, I think I talked about this on another one, but I have t-shirts that I cut up, and so I need to narrow down and cut some maybe small pieces out that I can use to wipe my brushes on. But other than that, I can't be having 2-3 bags of that kind of stuff. I just, you know. And honestly, I would probably gravitate towards a wet paper towel before like a piece of cloth. So I might, for the sake of where I'm at in life, just let them all go. Really. I mean, you know, they're not that absorbent. So if I spill something, I'm going to get a towel. Yeah. We'll let those go. There's some most of them are in the garage now. So that should be easy. Just take them, boop, right in the trash, right? Trash is tomorrow. We got stuff to do. I've got pickup coming tomorrow. I feel bad for them. But what a nice service, right? And then I think from the emails I'm getting, reminders, stuff like that, people do not put their stuff out. And I get that, but what a waste of time. I mean, you know, really, to have someone drive out and there's nothing there. So I've never done that. I mean, you can count, like right now I could cancel for tomorrow, you know, up until when, you know, they probably get a schedule in the morning. But I get it. But, you know, people, I don't know, you know, it's interesting. I was talking to someone about being like 5-10 minutes late to something, and it depends, like at work. You know, if you're 5-10 minutes late and you're supposed to be on the desk, that's annoying, right? That's not right. If you're 5 minutes late, we're opening, it's not a big deal. Okay. You're going to a meeting, one-on-one? No. And you know, my dad always taught me that other people's time is as important as your time. And you value that. So if if someone's waiting for you, that's like a form of control, I think. I don't know. And there's times I'm late, y'all, but it's not a habit. It's just not. I had a boss once, and she's like, you know, she was always late, and she said, well, the phone rang. I saw something I had to do. ADHD for sure. And it was always interesting. I think about now, like she would come into the branch, you could feel her energy. ADHD, y'all. I'm just. You got it. So now, I gotta get Kenny here, get him involved, and get this started. I get my dishwasher fixed. But I gotta rinse. So when I went and got this mug, y'all, I did rinse it with water. Let's hope I can remember that for tomorrow. No promises. But yeah, I'm not feeling that coffee. It's a little strong. But y'all, look at this. The past, the present, the future. Makes me so happy. I just filled up all my watercolor books. So that allows me to buy more. And they come in 3s. And I love this size of 5x7. 5.5 by 8. 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. It's such a great thing. So I got some new ones to start. These are mixed media, so the paper, you know, is a lot smoother. Y'all, look at this, right? Super smooth. And same size, hot press. And this one is really toothy. I don't know if y'all can see it. See that, the difference? So 2 totally different things. But, so I've got play, then turn into journal spread, y'all. I had to put down... Y'all, I've been doodling. When I was sick and didn't feel good, I just started doodling. It's just very relaxing to me. And these are like just making different marks. And again, y'all that have your library card, check out and see if your county has Create-A-Bug. Because there's a class by Lisa Cogden that I need to finish up. But yeah, so I just sat and... These are marks I've been playing with brushes for a watercolor class. But I have to wait for my fan brush to finish that. And this is just like paint left over on my brush. Acrylic. yeah, so you know what? And doodling is doodling. But it's very calming to me now. Y'all, I'm going to go I got to show you my haul. I got to show you what I drew yesterday. They're pretty bad. So y'all, today's officially pick up the floor day. Yep. So I've been showing Mark and Sue from my mom's recipe box our taste test. I think I have 2 more to show. We're tentatively meeting Saturday to do one at a gas station. How fun. And then I have more Walmart stuff to put in and more decluttering stuff. So just going to randomly put stuff in. I'm making some videos short, some long. The long ones are just me talking, you know, and I'm not sure other than my, you know, real friends here, if people really, you know, have the attention span, but that's okay because I enjoy doing it. But for the taste test, for that kind of stuff, I'm going to make them shorter. I'm going to work on some reels because they're pop. Yeah, I want to work on that because that's the rage. And I love watching these shorts and reels. I do. It's just the editing part. But right now I'm working on thumbnails, y'all. I'm figuring out thumbnails, y'all. I got to have a list. Where's my list? And today, for sure, thank you, Mary, for asking me occasionally, like, how's your list? How's your book going? So we are going to, I'm going to get out my notebook, my new notebook, my brain, my calendar, and we're going to, get set up. I'm taking all these art classes. Some I paid for, some are free. Like Wednesday at 2:00, there's a woman, she's in Georgetown, which is far, it's doable. I could go there, but I don't know where the heck you would park in Georgetown. The thought of it just gives me the squeegees. If someone said, hey girl, I'll pick you up and take you down, I would go. But, so she's having like just these free jump in for an hour on Wednesdays, through like the end of April, and you sign up. It's a weird way to have to sign up, but anyway, I did everything I had to do. And even if I'm at work, you know, I can just put in if I'm not with the public, I put my head and just watch it. You know, I can't play, obviously. Or maybe I'll be so inspired that I'll get my lunch that time and bring some stuff and play. So just fill in the well, y'all. Fill in the bucket. Hate that. Fill in my heart, fill in my soul, fill in my brain. Let's edge out some of this, like, what's wrong with you thinking, and put in art and color and play. And I really have hope for my life right now because I really have in art let go. I'm not saying I'm 100% not judge free because, yeah, come on, right? But I really do enjoy it, and it's bringing me joy and satisfaction and mental health and just amazingness. So I have the hope that because I used to be, because of life experiences, really painful to make art sometimes, really judgmental. And, you know, it's interesting watching all these different teachers, these amazing artists, and most of them are really good teachers too, and that's not the easiest thing. But their experiences that they've had to work to get to that place where they can play and have fun and not judge, and they've had crazy experiences in art school and stuff like that. So it's interesting, you know. Even, you know, the whole point of my channel is to connect with people and share. And so it's and for some reason, I hadn't realized that, this is a shared experience with many, many people. I think because I hadn't unpacked it and hadn't really dealt with it, because it was really painful and it was something that gave me such joy and love. And it, you know, I felt like it was kind of stomped on. But y'all, remember, I learned from this defense attorney on TV, you are the guardian of your own gate. That's right. Cheers to that. So I don't know where I was. But anyway, so I just packed a little bag yesterday. Y'all, this is a card from my friend Judy, who's one of the most amazing people. And I love her so much. And she's always so good to me. And I forget birthdays. It's an ADHD thing. A book is like a garden carried in the pocket. She's like an amazing gardener and reads. She's one of the best readers. She always gives me really good ideas for my friend Bev or for my people that I, you know, just everyone. So I brought it to work. I was going to fill it, send it out. And then I'm like, oh, she loves stickers, y'all. I'm like, this is ADHD at work. Instead of putting this in the mail when I met Sue Saturday, right? Her birthday is right within this little crunch of time. I took it home like, no, let's get some stickers and put them in. It will be done today. And I want to make her something. So she not only all this, she cans peaches, y'all. And I have one thing left of them. And I'm telling you, when my mom got sick in the hospital, she gave me some. I brought them in. We were like, it was like the nectar of the gods. We were just slurping them up, and it was so good. And it gave us such a great moment. I had that visual of us just like, oh my God, these are so, oh my God, my mom, like, this is just like how my mom made them, you know, just a little, in all that turmoil, a great moment to remember. And she provided that. So I want to make some kind of peach tart, crumble, something like that. So I need something simple. And those are usually pretty simple. Y'all, 1,000 pence. So I need to find a, I have to write it down, y'all, because it will be gone. So I need to find a recipe that's easy. So yeah. So anyway, that just made me think, but that's Trader Joe's. Look how cute. That cute. I brought this to get to someone that didn't show up. But anyway, so here's my little, so I grabbed, I don't know, there was some papers and a book. But I brought my inspiration book, and stop it. And then I'll just show you what Beverly gave me. And just like I forgot eraser, so I didn't get to erase, y'all. This is my, I usually use this at work, y'all. Do you have one of these? Of course you do. Everyone in America should have one. Look at that. Yeah. It makes me happy when I see it. Just grab some cheap watercolor, a couple mark making things. Glue stick. So these are interesting. So these they're like a brush, y'all. You put water in it. And then I had a little towel, so I got the colors out. It said Bev. Y'all need Bev as your best friend. Do y'all remember this? Tell me. Bev, she's a pack rat, like we all can be. But anyway, we're inspiring each other to let stuff go. Like right now, I'm like, girl, get rid of all your old makeup. I'm going to go through my makeup again because one, my skin's changed too. I don't want toxic makeup. And I just want, so here's just what I want. I want something, and I've used up, a couple people have given me things, and Claire was generous, gave me, I've used that up. I have one in it. See, the problem is it's a little dark. So anyway, sometime in April or something, I will get somewhat a good face, like coverage, right? To cover just my dark circles and, you know, my sun kisses. They're not age spots. They're not dark. These are kisses by the sun, y'all. Sun kisses. Okay? Sun kisses. I look like a crazy person. It's my new medicine. Let's have a breath. Because I'm feeling better. So all that energy that's been dormant in me is like, whoa. But I do get really tired by the afternoon. So I'm going to, you know. Anyway, sore throat, these things tasted terrible. But oh, I love this little can. That's my girl. Anyway. Y'all. Just a little bit of heaven in here, y'all. Just a little bit of heaven. Look at that. So, I'm just so thankful to be alive with my art. Y'all, if you haven't done something you love in a while, pick it up. Right? Like if, let's say swimming. Figure out a way to swim. You know, maybe it's bike riding. You know, figure out a way. Maybe you can rent a bike. Y'all, I'm really not as clever quickly as finding stuff. Okay, well, I feel like I did it in here, you guys. So, see, in the end, a real YouTuber, whatever that is, would have marked this, y'all. So, okay. So this isn't watercolor paper, and there was something there. But yeah, so that's them swatched. Y'all, I could swatch here to there to everywhere. And then, let me show you. I still love her. And then, let's see here. I'm starting, so I'm going to do an octopus on that. I was just saying, what inspires me? Like, what does that page call out for? Again, doodles. The one thing I have replaced, and I might get close, is white these white gel pens that write on top of stuff. I use those like crazy. Let's see here. Where's my mermaid, you guys? I showed Beverly, because what I did was, this is crazy. People have clicked off, y'all. I feel it. But not my true blues. Anyway, so I saw this and I'm like, wow. So I'm still working on that negative space. I just started with a little bit of the Payne's Gray to outline a little bit. I had to have a nature break. Actually, I think once I was in a meeting somewhere and it was like, we're going to have a biological break. But y'all, look at this. Can you see this? Hold on. You see that? It's getting red. Yeah, today should have been my surgery. But it will come. I'm excited now. At first I was nervous, but I think I'm not going to, you know, by sometime in May, I will not need glasses to drive. Now, these are my old pair. Like I got my new pair, then this pair, then this pair, then this pair, and they're all going to become obsolete, but thank you. But my other pair, as I think Barbara pointed out, is very loose on my face, and I need to go have them tightened. I have to think about that maybe Tuesday before work. I got a lot going on tomorrow. I don't think I tighten glasses. And I want them to show me how to do it because it's annoying. But so in true fashion, things happen. I hurt my glasses. They couldn't fix them. I had to get a new frame because I had to have my glasses. So I probably won't need them, but I think I'll make them into sunglasses maybe eventually. But I'm telling you, how exciting that I'm not going to need glasses to drive. And eventually he said I might not need them to read. Who am I without my glasses, y'all? Now, of course, I went on, because he said I might be like a 275, and my friend Mary said that, you know, all that is all kind of not really that different. But I just got cheap ones, y'all, because I don't know. I'm going to buy a really cute pair when I'm settled and I know that, yeah, this year or two, whatever. But I got 3 pair. I should show you. I don't know where they are located at the minute. Just from Amazon. They were $10 for 3. They're fine. I'm excited. I'm nervous, and I think, okay, why does it keep, like today would be the day, y'all. I'd be in recovery, getting ready to come home. But it'll happen. That reminds me. My brother's having an MRI, so I'm going to check on him today. But I have to tell you, so I like, you know me, I like to treat people. It's so much fun, and the legacy of my parents. So for my brother, to thank him, I got this huge thing of pistachios, y'all, and I set it out. So it reminds me too, I have some of his Tupperware to return, but, and now I want them. I'm like, you're not eating these. Now it's another 3 weeks, but I have to have them where I see them. And Robin, I'm going to run up to the liquor store and get her a gift certificate. I should do that this week. But anyway, my friend, I don't know where it was, truthfully. So we're going to get out our book today. But my friend Nazarine's birthday at work, and so she's just so kind to me and so good to me. And I'm just not sure what to make. So I was going to make this kind of calico Nan's beans dish, which is just like, or they call them cowboy beans. It's like basically really good baked beans with bacon and hamburger in it. But then I thought, maybe I'll make borscht. I've been wanting to make borscht. I literally have every single thing I need to make borscht. But is that weird to bring to a party? Borscht? You know, then everyone's got to heat it up. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it today because I need to get hamburger. Now the thing with the borscht is, y'all, I don't need to buy one thing. I don't know. And it would be different. I've never made it for work before. So, I don't know. I think I was here. Anyway, not fun. I don't know how to do boobies, you know. Working on it. But, oh, my face. I want to show you no, not my face. I want to show you okay, so I'm trying to do this 100-day project, and I'm doing a drawing a day. I've decided it doesn't have to be animals, but right now I'm on animals, y'all. Now, I didn't have an eraser, okay? And I'm looking at a cover of a kid's book. But y'all, you tell me what you think. I'm going to put this here. What do you think that is? Can you see that? What do you think that is? He's meant to look cute. Anyway, tell me what you think that is. And then the other thing I think you'll be able to identify, and this is just it says, be awesome today. It was like a notebook, and I just went through and put different colors and stuff on just so I didn't have a white background. See, that's a great way to be creative without creating. It's part of the process. All right, let me see. You can see, you know what that is, right? That's a pig. You can tell that's a pig. I'm not done. Got a couple extra legs yet and a little skinny and fat. But I think I captured this part really well. Anyway, that's what I did. I got to get caught up on my 100-day project. But yeah, so that's my little show and tell. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to eat something. Get some eggs, get some protein. I also think I have everything to make sort of a veggie bowl with quinoa. I have a hard time with that word. You know, there's certain words I have the worst time spelling. Quote. So when I go to write the word quote, I stop and I do opposite of what I think it is because I just cannot. And I couldn't tell you right now. It must be UO, not OU. Whatever I do, it's literally every single time. But I know now, and there's another word too. I don't remember it, but actually, you know, this past year and a half where my brain was struggling, I have a little notebook on my desk. And it's just a list of spelling words. Like, it's geared towards, it's geared towards people, I guess. Not just young people, but it's just like aluminum. You can look it up. I just never been able to say aluminum or permanent. I couldn't spell that word off either. But so it helps a lot. You do what you have to, right? I mean, you don't think like, well, okay, I guess I'm a terrible speller. There's, you know, ways around it. So yeah, let's make, I'm going to roast some vegetable. Obviously, I'm going to have to wash dishes with you guys. And you tell me what you see, what I'm not doing right. And I'll get them out of the dishwasher to put them away. And it looks like it hasn't been washed. It's been washed. I don't know. Very strange. It can't be that bad. I even looked at a kid's book. I meant to make a copy of it, but I'm trying not to copy. How do you wash dishes? I feel like I'm doing it the right way. I got better dish stuff. I don't know. Y'all, I do not know. I guess for now, I'll just rinse my dishes, my cups, before I use them. Because y'all don't want to be wasting coffee. Anyway, I am, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try to pop in, do short little things with y'all. And so like I said, I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to go up. I'm going to get dressed, get ready. And then we're going to tackle my floor and get my clothes organized. Some clean ones are messed in there, and I'm not rewashing it. It makes me crazy. Get my bed sort of aired out. I'm going to open the windows and just get some fresh air going upstairs. And then we're going to work on that corner of stuff. Y'all be, well, it is what it is. I'm going to show you. Because people probably can relate more than they can't. And it's interesting how all of a sudden I look at it and I'm like, what's happening? I can literally not tolerate this. I don't know why I can't tolerate it right away. I just don't see it. What makes me see it? I don't know, but I do see it now. And I want my clothes like nice, right? I want to respect my stuff because that's not, you know, I'm not choosing not to respect it, but it feels disrespectful a little bit. But then again, it's my brain thing. So just like if I interrupt people talking, it's not that I'm being disrespectful. It seems that way sometimes, but literally my brain is not slowing down. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to segue down the stairs and get laundry going, y'all. And then I'm going to come up, get my dishes done, not a lot to do, straighten up a little bit in here, and then we're going to go down, and we are going to start getting rid of stuff. And the other thing is I'm going to try, like I could do that for 2 hours. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get up, move around, and pop outside for a walk, and then hop on my treadmill a couple times, just stretching out my back. And I have art stuff. So I have my Wanderlust stuff going on. Y'all, this lesson she's talking about different, we're in texture land, right? For the next 6 weeks, everybody's focus will be texture. Like last time it was tools. But one of the things she uses is plaster of Paris. And you mix it with gesso, and it has a texture, right? And she's actually, it's all about she's going to make a portrait. So I'm how perfect is that? The second one is baking soda and gesso, which I have. And the third one is just, people sell like little, like sand and stuff like that. So I'm going to figure something out on that third one. But y'all, I want plaster of Paris. I've asked 3 people now, and they don't have it. Now, my last holdout, y'all, is my children's librarian. So she and I did not work together this weekend. So I'll see her tomorrow. So I'm going to ask her tomorrow if she has some. And I just need like a cup and a half, 2 cups max. And if I end up really loving this technique, then I will purchase some. And I've scoped it out on, Amazon. So I can get some for like $9. But the thing is, I don't have Prime Time anymore, or whatever it's called. And so then I have to wait till I have $35. So you get my dilemma here? But something I have been thinking about, so my protein shake, which I drink all the time, thinking about getting I have a big one, but getting a small one just to keep at work, because when I run out and stuff, I've been much better about hydrating because I have eye surgery coming up. But if I got one of those, which is nice to have an emergency in case I run out of my other one, which I usually don't. Y'all, look at that. Highlighting all the... Thank God I have thick hair. If I had thin hair, y'all, I wouldn't have hair. I'd wear wigs. So anyway. So anyway, so... that would get me over my threshold. I don't know, but I'm going to wait and talk to my children's librarian because she, I think, will have it. Well, my guess is she would have it. If she doesn't have it, then I'm going to have to think about it. But I really do. This is something I'm drawn to. Like this other class, you needed you didn't need them, but there's certain hole punches on the side of paper really to make this. I thought, I don't want to do that. I don't want to buy that. But this is calling my heart. But I'm going to start with the baking soda and figuring out, like, you could put a little sand. I used to have something, it's like texture. So you buy it and it's got like tiny glass beads, or the other thing is eggshells. So y'all, Beverly gave me 2 eggshells. She's trying, and then I'm going to make 2 eggs today. Y'all, maybe I should make, here I go. This is my brain. Maybe I should make some tuna salad with egg in it. Y'all, that sounds really good. And add some chickpeas. All right, I'm going to make borscht for sure. And I've taken you with me before, but I'll go through it with y'all real quick. And if I make it, actually, what's today? Monday is for Thursday. If I make it tomorrow... Actually, we'll see. Yeah, if I make it tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll make it tonight and it'll be so good on Thursday. What I could do is make it tonight, bring it to work tomorrow, have it there, and then I need to get a little thing of sour cream. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's just... So we're going to get my notebooks out today, and when I'm making notes, it's going to be my notebook. So my plan is, y'all, I've moved on, is to have my calendar, basically, my whatever, planner, y'all, it's a planner. Have it here in the morning, look at it, and say, oh yeah, I want to do this and this, or I want to go by Trader Joe's, so I need to set my alarm because I need to leave like a half hour early. And then at night, look at it and say, okay, what didn't I do? What did I do? I said tonight I wanted to go ahead and do an hour of arts. Don't turn on the YouTube. Don't do that, y'all, unless it's me. But I miss my iPad because I could do both. But anyway, and think about like, okay, what food do I want for tomorrow, right? Like get my water bottle, my protein shake all prepped for the morning. that kind of thing. And then just get in the habit, y'all. Sit my butt down here and look at it before I start, hopping on the train, heading out to town. But what town am I heading for? Where am I going? Am I going to Chicago? I don't want to go to Chicago. What am I doing? So that's the thing. Get on that horse and galloping away, y'all. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And we're going to do vegetables. So I'm just going to throw them in. Yeah, okay, here's my thought. If we could pause time, right? I could get all those kind of chore things, the house clearing, all that kind of stuff done. And then, boom, I'm still at the exact same time, but y'all, these things are finished. Now, I had a thought on time travel. And this is because Beverly loves Outlander, though she loves season 1 of Outlander. And if y'all know Outlander, you know what I mean. And it just lit a fire under her. Literally. But she didn't watch my shows, so, best friends, right? Y'all, I got my best YouTube friends. Told her, I said, my friends on YouTube are a little bit, but then she's like, well, they don't talk to you twice a day. Like, no, they don't. But they still probably want to watch me. Did I lose my train of thought? I did. Oh, Outlander. So it made me think about time travel. It's they go back in time. It's the same couple. And so they go through history. I think she said they're the one she's watching right now. They're at the, American Revolution. Let's face it. History, the world was born in violence. And we're always so shocked, right? And I remember I had a customer. She was older. She's had a good life, not an easy life. Of course, no one does. But, relatively privileged. And said to me, back in the good old days, I said, well, let's think about this for a minute. What were the good old days? When people were enslaved, they're still enslaved, right? It's different, but people are enslaved. When women couldn't vote, when Vietnam vets were coming back and being treated horribly because they had no choice to go over to do that. The Industrial Revolution, where children were being worked to death, like 3-year-olds were in coal mines. Civil War area. Let's go back. American Revolution. They're far. Tar and feathering people. It's interesting, but in history, right? But I thought, if I could time travel, I think, did I say this in the video? So I never know, y'all. Forgive me. Are you already repeating my stories? But anyway, for that one new person who made it this long, this is your story. But I would love to pause time and go back and hang out with my grandparents. Well, I would love to meet my dad's side of the family, right? But here's my stipulation. Okay, this is how I would time travel. I cannot smell anything. I do not have to have food or water. I do not have to go to the bathroom. And I literally don't smell any of the unclean bodies and latrines and nonsense like that. And I don't have to eat food other than unless it's really good food. And it will not make me sick because it's from like 1898. And if I'm on a boat going over with one of my ancestors, I do not feel the effects. So I'm basically a baby, wimpy time traveler. I could not. Can you imagine? People had bugs all over them in their beds. And I guess they didn't know differently. And it's like almost like, let's say you have a mild toothache. You kind of get used to it, I guess, until something really flares up. So I guess you get used to things like, my grandma, when she's little, wouldn't have known that you didn't have to go outside, go to the bathroom. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. But I think other than that, wouldn't that be awesome? Or hang out with my mom in high school, my dad, like in college, when he was first learning to fly, to be with him. Wouldn't that be exciting? His first time when he left the country. See, this is the kind of question I have. What was the first trip he took outside the country? For work. He ended up, I know he went to Russia and Spain, Greenland, Azores, like all kinds of stuff. But it would just be really cool. Wouldn't that be fun? And I suppose if you were a writer, and we're kind of all writers, right? But that would be an interesting story to write, to imagine what that would be like, right? I feel like there's some kind of book in me. I don't know how I would do it. Focus wise, there's probably courses on how to be a writer if you have ADHD, how to use that. So there's that creativity part, but that's where people hire people like, can you flush this out for me? But I don't know. I think that would be really, really fun and interesting. But that gives me something to think about, y'all. My brain's always, I try to turn it to good instead of like things that harm me. Don't let any of that nonsense behind my gate. But just think of that, like, write like a page about you having lunch with your mom on a Sunday or in school, or it's a summer day and you and your mom are outside, you're 12, you're 11. Maybe you're playing hopscotch. Maybe it's warm out. Maybe the bugs are out. Maybe, you know, you decide to ride bikes, you know, and what neighbors are around or who do you pass? You go to the drugstore to get yourself a 5-cent Coke. Well, who's in there, right? Like my mom talks about that all the time. And there were little Cokes, like just enough, right? Not, you know, gigantic. You know, that's why Americans are really fat is a lot of soda. It's so bad for your body. It messes everything up. And I'm really proud of myself. I was a Coke addict. I was. Had to be, well, I would drink regular Coke, but had to be McDonald's was my favorite. But I'm so thankful I am not doing that anymore. And this year I slowly let myself, well, I'll occasionally have a Sprite. But you know what, this year I'm just not having it. There's no need to have a treat myself with a Sprite, y'all. That's crazy thinking. I'm trying to change that. So, anyway, I'm going to go because I could talk all day to y'all. And I know these are long and some people don't like them. And that's okay. Not everything is for everybody, but this is how my brain works and how I want to express it. But then I'll do some short stuff for y'all. But I can't talk. It's hard for me to talk for just like 8 minutes. I'm just getting started. And what's so cool is I do find inspiration from you as I'm talking. I do find support. And there's a woman called Jen Chapin on YouTube, and she's had a tough life, but she has a really cool YouTube channel, and she does like organization and food, and she struggled with her weight. And you know, again, it's really about her. It's not like, oh, she only goes to Aldi's or, oh, she only goes to the $1.75 tree. But she sent a notice, and I haven't really watched her lately. I've been doing my true crime trial stuff and art. But she just said she's having a really hard time, mental health time, and she's going to step back. And I thought, you know, I really wanted to reach out to her and just say, hey, don't do that. You know, don't worry about production value. Don't worry about, you know, she has like, obviously someone does it for her. Just talk. And there's people will support you. And in the middle of talking, I feel better. And so you're sharing and you're vulnerable, but you know, and there are mean people, and she has a lot of followers, so I'm sure there's a lot of mean stuff that goes on, which is so sad. Why do you take the time out to be mean to someone? Like literally, one thing, maybe if you're right next to someone with a shopping cart and they bother you, but you're going to literally take the effort to write something out. I don't know. I'm just glad that's not who I am. But anyway, thank you for your support, your love, your kindness, my new followers. If you're this far along, y'all, please put a unicorn in the comments because I probably won't get any, but that's okay. But you guys have a great one. I'll be popping in. Got lots to do today. And again, I'm recovering. So maybe this afternoon I'll be like, you know what? That's enough. And I'll just sit down and do art. Right? But, or veg. I'd like to kind of start trying to read a little bit. When my cataract, I have a feeling when my cataract surgeries are done, it's going to be easier to read and I'll probably enjoy it more. Because I think I'm struggling a little bit and don't even kind of know it. But that's another discussion. So you guys take care. And anyway, follow-ups yesterday with my brain tumor. I do not have to go to the doctor and have it checked out. I only sometimes notice it. Only the weird thing, like I said, when my hair's dirty, like I try to wash, well, if I have had color on my hair, y'all, I try to go a week. Unless it's summer, I can't. Because the less you wash your hair, the more your hair color is going to stay. But let's say normally I wash my hair like, I don't know, every third day. More in the summer if I'm outside gardening. I'm excited. Y'all, I'm changing my attitude on gardening. So we'll talk about that later. But it hurts. Not like, oh my God, I'm in agony. But it's like, it's weird. But other than that, I don't really have any repercussions. I don't have to, that will not regrow. I don't ever have a checkup. I mean, I put it, you know, when obviously surgeries and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm very blessed. You know, it was scary. I can't even describe to you the fear. Of course. I mean, it's like one of the things, oh, you have a brain tumor. What? Like, that's like the thing that you see in movies. But I was so lucky that I knew I didn't need radiation or chemo or any other thing, right? And he said it came off like butter. So, yeah, weird, right? Very strange. But I'm good. And I do have a brain. Like I said, it was affirmed. There's a brain. So, y'all, if I won the lottery, I would go and get all kinds of scans on my brain to see how my ADHD affects my brain, what my brain looks like, That'd be fun. Well, Beverly and I, our dream is if we got tons of money, we would go like to Mayo Clinic or somewhere like that, just have every test done. But let's pretend we had every test done and you need to change your eat and walk and meditate. Okay? Don't need to pay $10,000 for that advice. But you guys have a good one. I hope where you're at, the sun is shining. Spring is coming. Daylight savings time, y'all. I hate it, but it'll be lots of light at night, which already when we left work yesterday at 6, it was light still. And we were all like, oh, it's so nice. So, all right, guys, you be good. And I will talk to you throughout the day. Posting's another story, y'all. It's just a thing. So I will post when I can. It might be out of order. It might be like, hey, didn't we watch that one? But you know what? It is what it is. So, all right, guys. You take care.